The trial of a former American Olympic athlete accused of damaging the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool has just taken an extra bizarre turn amid allegations of jury irregularity and potential exculpatory evidence. If you're still green over the toxic mutant algae swamp precipitated by Donald Trump's spending of our taxpayer dollars, or if you found his accusations that the pool was vandalized by someone other than himself, well, have some popcorn ready. The plot thickens, just like the algae, next on The David Reddish Show. Welcome, welcome, beautiful viewers. I am David Reddish, asking you again to subscribe to the David Reddish Show channel now if you have not. We are just over 1,000 subscriptions away from our drive goal of 400,000, so please help us out in the final stretch. We turn now to the debacle of the Washington Reflecting Pool, one of President Narcolepsy's ill-advised building projects. Trump spent millions having the pool painted with what he dubbed American flag blue, which caused a massive algae explosion in the pool. Even worse, the paint started peeling and the promised filtration systems were not installed, further causing algae blooms and damaging the structure. Then, amid this calamity, the Groposaurus Rex accused a former Olympic athlete of vandalizing the pool and causing the algae explosion. ABC has a rundown.
Tonight, the Justice Department bringing felony charges against former American Olympian David Hearn, accusing him of damaging the reflecting pool 2 weeks after he was arrested on the National Mall. President Trump spent $16 million in taxpayer money to refurbish the pool, but just 1 week later, it turned green with algae, parts of its freshly painted bottom rising to the surface. Trump blamed vandals, not his hand-picked contractors.
They put a big gash, 350 feet long. Think of that, 350-foot gash.
Today, U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro accusing Hearn of damaging approximately 2 square feet.
The National Park Service employees observed Hearn actually forcefully and violently pulling up and removing the bottom liner with both hands.
President Trump claims the alleged vandals used box cutters.
They came in with box cutters and they cut it up.
Today, reporters asking what Hearn allegedly used.
Did he have any tools, or was it just his bare hands?
Right now, we believe it's his bare hands, both hands.
So does that indicate in your belief that it was probably damaged before, or do you believe that he...
Oh, he damaged it.
So, if this strikes you as a total waste of money, on par with Trump's White House ballroom, which has been suspended, mind you, his giant arch, or the adding of his name to Palm Beach International Airport, or a host of other vanity projects, stay with me. This one just got even more eye-rolling. The case against Olympic canoeist David Hearn always seemed shoddy at best. After all, he just put his hand in the water. That's not enough to somehow destroy the entire paint job of a giant monument or cause a massive algae bloom. Well, now legal experts are raising alarm over what are being dubbed jury irregularities in the case, not to mention eyewitness testimony that appears to exonerate Hearn of any crime. Take a look.
New questions are being raised in the case of a former Olympian accused of damaging the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. David Hearn of Bethesda is facing felony charges in the case, but his attorneys say a National Park Service official testified the pool was already severely damaged before Hearn allegedly touched it and could not determine how much damage, if any, that he caused. Hearn has pleaded not guilty. His trial is set for September 28th.
The Daily Beast elaborates on the situation. A new filing in the case further expounds on the grand jury testimony, revealing that the witness, who was not identified, testified the property was already damaged before Hearn touched it, and that about $6,000 to $15,000 was needed to fix the immediate area. Those repairs would still have been necessary, quote, before the defendant interacted with the pool. Simply put, the government's witness could not identify any additional cost caused by Mr. Hearn's alleged conduct, close quote, a court filing said. Quote, indeed, the witness did not even say or suggest that the alleged conduct had compromised the liner at all, close quote. The filing raises questions about how well the grand jury was instructed in the case. It also notes that the defense received only partial transcripts of witness testimony, which was misleading. Furthermore, for Hearn to be charged in the case, he would have needed to cause at least $1,000 worth of damage, something it appears the grand jury was not aware of before issuing the indictment. So in other words, it looks like President Pond Scrub is costing all of us even more taxpayer dollars, not just for repairs to the pool, but to mask his own ineptitude with this frivolous indictment. I feel bad that a patriot like Mr. Hearn would get caught in the crossfire here. But I, for one, am not surprised. Trump is the kind of guy that would have shot his own fellow soldiers in a battle to make himself look good. And given that we're at war with Iran, it's kind of a miracle that hasn't happened yet. Note to Drinky Pete Hegseth, watch your back. And a note to President Kankles. I know you're slime, but this kind of reflection is getting ridiculous. This is The David Reddish Show.